The heart is very weak. Like this, I observe this. Heart, I'm not even. So when you leave all these functions aside, what is it that observe them? You still have this feeling, I am. So let's look at this feeling, I am again, and disassociate it from all the functions that it identifies with for a moment. Not the wife, not the life, not the senses, not the mind, not the emotion, not the breath, not ego, all these things aside. And still you have the sense, I am. What is this I am? You don't have to think, because even your thinking, you're aware of in your I am. Your I am is there before your thinking. Therefore, your thinking is also my thinking. My mind is so noisy. So don't go to the mind for your reading. You are there before your mind arises. Who is the I that am? This is a feeling question, not a thinker's question. Now you can be aware of the sense, the vibration, the energy of the I am, disassociated from its usual habits to identify through culture and conditioning to the body and so on. Feel this I am. The isolating of I am to keep it unassociated, unmixed, this we call spiritual practice. Religions also, they must effectively try to get you to this place. Because when you are not associating through the I am with anything else, you intuitively are in the God field. Your mind is light. Your feelings are not disturbing you. The consciousness is in a higher zone. It is perceiving, but it is not shopping. It's not shopping through the senses for stimulus. It simply observes. But it is observing in a state of neutrality. It is not hot and passionate. Even if passion is there, it perceives that without identifying passionately with it. This is introduction to your sense of being. Throughout the waking state, this is the deity of the waking state. This is that from where your waking life is being perceived from the place of your I am. If the I am does not associate with the person and sees also the person as something that it can perceive, you will find that your life in the waking state is very peaceful, very happy. You will relate to other beings in a higher level of consciousness. There will be no conflict. People will naturally be attracted to you because they find that when they're in your presence does not agitate them, but brings peace and pacifies their agitation. Naturally, without even trying. Your energy field is pure. Therefore, your very presence is blessing your environment without even the intention to do this. This is the power of grace. And grace and I am, they are one. Much spiritual discipline is to sieve off. When Ramana Maharshi say, the I removes the I, yet remains the I. Speaking of this, the sense I am removes the I, me, ego association and abide in its natural beauty as I am. That is I am. It is the earliest and purest manifestation of the Absolute in the dynamic expression. It is the base, the bridge between the Absolute and the relative field of experiencing. Some beings, they have even gone beyond the I am. They are aware that the I am also arises spontaneously. As the waking state consciousness appears, the sense I am appears and arises with it, and is observed also. But by what? And we don't have to think about it. At some point it will come clear for you. But first, try to stay in the field of the I am, which in the beginning may not feel easy, because many thoughts are going to come to try and bring your attention out and to distract your attention from the root presence, the feeling I am. Because everyone is I am. But then you start to believe I am this, I am that, I am this, I am that. Which even at a certain stage, even you say I'm a doctor, I'm a nurse, I'm a this, I'm a lawyer, it will not make any difference to that base I am when you are totally clear that it is the unmoving. Then even your thinking, your actions taking place in this energy field of I amness. Then you will feel the sense of stability. You will not feel, oh, I am really I am when I sit quietly, but when people talk to me, my I am goes away. You will not feel that. You will not say this thing anymore. It doesn't matter whether you're upside down, underwater, flying in a plane, lying in bed, the I am, everything is taking place in this I am consciousness. It is natural. You're sitting right here understanding this without doing any spiritual gymnastics at all. Just becoming clear about it. And recognizing also that, but this is easy, this is natural. We know this. We know this. Still, the force of habit, the reflex to identify as the person and as the ego will come back. You see? Because now you're in a concentrated field where you have allowed yourself as grace to simply be the self you are. You see? You've given permission to yourself and all your powers to simply abide in your center. But when you walk outside, you tend to end your permission. And somebody goes, hey, George, hey, how you doing? And then you're back into this kind of state of mind, which does not do anything to the I am, but experientially, it shifts its focus, you see, and begin to take its reading from the environment. And this is why you feel weak. There will come a time when it doesn't matter if you're juggling 20 balls and stuff like this, and your I am is still untouched. It's taking place, in fact, because of it. So this is what is the field of practice, the field of, you may call concentration, self-inquiry, prayer also. You're praying to feel more at one with the Supreme, to feel more blessed and so on. This is also the same thing as being in the I am. Being completely stable in that field of I amness, of grace and peace and joy. All of it, same thing. Just understood through a different mind stream or perspective, but it is the same result. Then why to practice anything at all? Well, because the more you sit with this and keep reminding and checking through, it's in a way like you're marinating in your understanding. Something is just, it's like it becomes more concentrated like this. Concentrated, you see. Not concentrating, just concentrated like this. And this power stays with you. You feel it actually. It has a tangible aspect also. It's in your body like a vibration that feels beautifully alive and peaceful. When people speak, when people talk, or they do whatever, it's almost as though you're cocooned in a field of protective layer of grace. You can hear them through it. But it doesn't come through the solar plexus of your being. You're observing everything from here, but you're not disturbed. Internally, there's total serenity and peace. You're not suppressing the senses. You're not going to hide in a cave. You can be anywhere because it is everywhere. This is natural state, sahaja state.